everyone, Anthony Hable here, AGW91 for another Games I Bought This Month video. And I bought quite a fair bit this month, and I got quite a fair amount of stuff this month. Bought quite a fair amount of games, a DVD, and interestingly, some merchandise. And we're going to get to those in a bit, as well as some donations from my brother. So let's not waste any time, guys. I'm going to be talking about what I actually bought through this month, as well as talking about what games I've finished and what I plan on doing for the rest of this channel. Because throughout past a few months I have just been lazying around, but I hope to God I can really get off my backside. So in any case, let us talk about what I actually got from this month. So first of all, I'm going to talk about a little something. Merchandise. Just get these little ones. Yeah. Alright. Now at first glance, you might actually think of these. These might look like PlayStation games, don't they? All these. You might think they look like PlayStation 1 games, like genuine PS1 games, just in a mini collection, but no. These are these are official PlayStation coasters that you sit with your mug with. That you sit down at the table with your mug with. And I actually found these very cheaply in game. So here you go, I found this one here in game for 99 pence. I'm not kidding, 99 pence for this. I figured I can't say no to that. And then I got a set of these roller coasters, which come with other games on the back. So you got one set of games on the front here, which show Gran Turismo, Medieval, Parappa the Rapper, and Wipeout. And these other ones that show Twisted Metal, Destruction Derby, Gran Turismo 2, and Lemons and with Oh No More Lemons. If you're a PlayStation nut, you've got to have some of these. These are very cute to have. But that's not the only thing I also found. I found a Capcom set of PlayStation 1 classic coasters, which come with Dino Crisis, Resident Evil 1, Resident Evil 2, and Street Fighter Alpha 2. So, and I got these for a set for £9.99. Well, you've got to take into consideration that these are finely detailed little miniature coasters which remind you of the PlayStation 1 days. And they're very good for and they're very good to have on your, well, like at the table or on your, what they put like on your fridge, because they got those things on there. They got those little things on there. So pretty good. They're very novelty. They're very good for a novelty. I actually really do like these. There's a there's a Namco one as well, which I wanted to get. They didn't, but none of the stores have had those. And I've been wanting to try and track these down recently. And why did I want to track some of these down? It's because recently I've been wanting to go a little bit to do my best to support the PlayStation brand. Even to going as far as just to buy these little miniature merchandise. No matter what they look like. Yeah, buying these little things to do my best to support the PlayStation brand. And I have seen like things like mugs, drinks bottles, glove. I don't think, no, not gloves. Keychains. What else? What else do they have? I can't think now. Oh yeah, they also have t-shirts, belts, toys, whatever. But I want to buy mostly what's within my price range. But I'm going to try my best to support the PlayStation brand by buying PlayStation 3 games, PlayStation 4 games, PS1 games, and PS1 demo discs. So those PS1 game demo discs that I've got over on my other shelves that I've had since my childhood, I'm keeping those. I know those games are exclusive to PlayStation. Yes, I do want to keep those as well. Some of the best versions on PlayStation there. And some of the PlayStation games that are highly reviewed, I do want to get those as well. Except for the ones I've already talked about. Or ones that I'm not a big fan of. Oh yeah, and I'm also going to be supporting the PlayStation, and I'll also do my best to support the PlayStation Portable and the PlayStation Vita as well. Buy games exclusive to the Vita and the PSP as well. Yes, that's important as well. So, these little these little coasters, they were a really pretty good price in Newport. So I'm very happy to have those. Yeah, so yeah, good. They were good to have. And the next thing I'm going to show off is a DVD. Doom. I used to have this film in a deal alongside Resident Evil Apocalypse. I did not like this film at all because it didn't even pay much attention to this. It didn't pay any attention to the source material, and the way it all looked, it just played sort of like a futuristic version of Resident Evil, starring The Rock. And it was just ridiculous. And the only thing that was good about the film was the first person scene, which tries to be a bit of a nod to the original games, but it doesn't. Give me either just simple Doomery where he doesn't speak at all, or Doomslayer from the 2016 reboot. No dialogue, just straight up action, all the way. With only bit of dialogue from the computers, like it's portrayed in the Doom 2016 reboot. Then you would have a good Doom movie. That would be a good movie to watch. Not anything like that's presented here, but I'm only buying this just for the Doom collection, and that's because I picked up two new Doom related items as well, and these are Doom for the PS1. At the time of its console release, this PlayStation 1 port was the best. It was the version of Doom to own. And I've seen this on, and I think on Thomas Byvie's video where he, Alright, do a little jump cut there. I am recording from my 3DS camera again. I haven't had time chance to set up my my PlayStation Vita just to do the recording, but whatever. So here it is, Doom for the PS1. At the time of its release, this was the version of Doom to own. This was the best version of Doom to play at the time. This was the ultimate. It contains not only the original Doom, but Doom 2 as well. So you're getting like a total of two Doom games in one, plus a few, some of which are altered. I think due to console limitations, and I think there was one enemy type that was removed. I can't remember which one it was. I think it was. I can't remember which one it was. But whatever the case, it's all on one disc right here. Just both Doom games, all on one disc. How can you say no to that? How can you say no to that? And this was a brilliant port of the game. I loved this port back then, and now I'm playing, and now I'm doing my best to support the Doom franchise, as Doom Eternal is coming soon. No, Doom Eternal is coming soon, this November. I'm buying every Doom game that's out there, and then eventually I'm going to start playing through all my Doom games to ready myself for Doom Eternal. And even if I'm going to have to go through those games as quickly as possible by playing the games on the easiest difficulty, so I'd be ready for this. So I'd be ready for what's ahead. And I'm planning to buy all the ports of Doom as well, not just the original ports. And yeah, and I have got Doom 3 BFG edition, which is over there, which has Doom 1 and Doom 2 on there. And I have them downloaded digitally on my Xbox 360 and on my PlayStation 3. And most recently, I have also downloaded Doom 1 and Doom 2 on my PlayStation 4 as well, which sounds awesome. But the PS4 port is lazy. And how lazy? Well, music slowed down, still runs at 30 frames per second, but Bethesda dropped a ball with it, also by adding DRM to it, which isn't necessary for a game that's over 25 years old. For a game that's over, is it 26, nearly 20. That's about nearly 26 years old now. You got a near 26-year-old game, and now you're putting DRM on it. That's kind of stupid, Bethesda. Yes, this is Bethesda that's handling the that's handling it, not id Software. I don't know what Bethesda was thinking, but I'm hoping that they'll do something about that in a patch or something. Otherwise, fans are going to be completely upset. And now to calm down over this, I've also got now Doom 3 for the PC. This game blew my mind back in the day, both me and my brother. Although our PCs struggled to play this, our PCs were not powerful enough to run this. This was a game that you had to upgrade, that made you upgrade your PCs just to be able to play this son of a bitch. But when you got the PC that was powerful enough to play it, holy shit, Doom 3 was an amazing game. I loved it, still do to this day. It's an incredible, being more horrifying being amazing in its graphical style. And everything about Doom 3 was really impressive. And it still is to this day. And also, this is also on the PS4, although I haven't got the points card although I haven't got the current amount of money enough to purchase the PS4 port of Doom 3, and I'm likely to believe, yeah, it's also got that DRM shit as well. But oh well. But I'm glad to have Doom 3 on the PC. I haven't fully decided to test it on the PC, but I have got Doom 3 PFG Edition on my PS3, which has not only Doom 3 but Resurrection of Evil, the new included Lost Mission, which is something that the PS4 version is also going to have, but also have Doom 1, but it also has Doom 1, Doom 2, and Doom 2 together with its own with its new episodes, with its all new episode. And I've also got on my PlayStation 3 the Doom Classic Collection, which has Doom 1, Doom 2, but also Final Doom and the Internet Master Levels, which was supervised by id Software themselves. So on the PlayStation 3, as well as this PlayStation 3 version is the ultimate way to play Doom, not the PS4. But still, getting it anyway just to support the upcoming release of the inevitable Doom Eternal. I can't fucking wait for. And then lastly, also on the PC, Quake 3 Gold. This is a 2-in-1 pack, which includes not only Quake 3 Arena, but also Quake 3 Team Arena. I used to have Quake 3 on the PC, loved it to death, and now I've just seen this together, and I thought, id Software needs all the support they can get, and hopefully they break up with Bethesda, because you want just id Software to work on those games, not Bethesda. Bethesda shouldn't be allowed to touch any more id Software games. Hopefully. This one works with not only Windows, but also the Macintosh as well, which I know of. So it's good that this PC version works with Windows and the Macintosh. And yeah, I've got the 2 discs, Quake 3 Arena and Quake 3 Team Arena, and as well as the both instructions for the 2 games. Awesome. And I'm assuming it's so that's what I like. So it's a hybrid disc, so that makes it a really brilliant, worthwhile collection. And now I've got 5 games over here, which are all GBA games donated to me by my brother Simon, because he grew tired of his GBA and he decided to give his Game Boy Advance to me, but I said I will take the 5 following GBA games, but none of any of the others, because the rest of them he had was the Sonic Advance games, which I already have, and 3 of them were just pirated US cartridges, which were just crap. Yeah, like I said, I wanted 5 of the GBA games that he had, which were genuine, was the other cartridges were the Sonic Advances that I didn't want because I already got those. And the others were just US pirated shit that are faulty, that could have a faulty safe batteries as far as I'm concerned. And I didn't want them. And because they could be faulty for all I know. And so, without further ado, let's talk about them. They are in these little cases. I was hoping that some of these would be boxed. I was hoping someone would buy some of these GBAs in their proper boxing. Because some of these boxes are a pain in the ass to open. Alright, but oh well, at least I know where to place them now. After struggling with these things. Alright, so here we go. Here's the first one on the lineup. Crash Bandicoot XS. I might have to get a little bit closer. Right, here it is. Crash Bandicoot XS. You can see it. This is a platforming game in the Crash Bandicoot series. I'm hoping to get some of the PlayStation 1 Crash Bandicoot games again. In fact, I have the Crash Bandicoot PS1 games as digital downloads. I think. I'm not sure. But either way, this is when after Naughty Dog dropped the Crash Bandicoot lineup franchise, and Crash Bandicoot was moved over to multiple different developers like Universal, Activision, which I think they're with now. I haven't researched into the new Crash Bandicoot games, but I have seen the remake of Crash Bandicoot Trilogy, Crash Insane Trilogy, on the PS4, which is also being done on the Xbox One and the Nintendo Switch and Steam. And in this game on the GBA, yeah, it's got the likeness of Crash Bandicoot put into like a side-scrolling gameplay, and it's not bad. But I only wanted to play it for like just a short while and just move on with it. It's not bad by any means. It's not great, but it's not bad either. It plays. It's just Crash Bandicoot on the GBA, and that's the idea of it. Next up is Micro Machines. I'm not usually a bit of a fan for Micro Machines. I mean, I played some of the Micro Machine games, 2 of the Micro Machine games on Super Nintendo, and I think I have, yeah, the Micro Machines V3 on the PlayStation 1. That one I quite liked. But these Micro Machine games are very, very hard. They're very tough. Due to like the frustrating, due to how difficult the driving physics are and how frustrating the AI can be. Even on the easiest difficulty, some of the earliest races can be frustrating. And it doesn't help that the handling and physics are all over the place. And it's the same deal as with this Micro Machines game. It's really not that good. And yeah, and I even struggled with one of the races. And I even struggled with trying to win one race. The first race. That's how very weird it is. Right, and the next two are two very famous Nintendo games, and they are, let me open them both up. These should be very famous to everybody who owns a Nintendo console. Not just the GBA. And these are Super Mario Advance 2, Super Mario World, and Super Mario Advance 3. Oh no, Super Mario Advance for Super Mario Bros. 3. Now these should be very famous to GBA owners. These are genuine GBA ports of Super Mario World and Super Mario Bros. 3. And I do own, which I'll bring out very quickly, and I also do own on my GBA Super Mario Advance 3 Yoshi's Island in its proper PAL cartridge form. Yep, you can see it's in my DS case right now. This is what it looks like. Yep, I do own Super Mario Advance 3 Yoshi's Island. Which is a remake, which is a GBA port of Super Mario World 2 Yoshi's Island, which was an excellent Super Nintendo game. If not for the annoying soundbites of Mario crying, which yeah, it can drive players insane. It can drive some players insane. But these two are great. Ports, great, fantastic ports of some of the greatest Nintendo games of all time. Of some of the greatest games of all time. Mario World was one of the greatest games to ever come out on the Super Nintendo, and I used to remember growing up with Super Mario World for the Super Nintendo. And I think I still have it on my Nintendo Wii on the Virtual Console. I don't know. I think I may have deleted it. I have no idea. And the same goes with Super Mario Bros. 3. This is also a great, fantastic game. It's a remake of the original NES game, Super Mario Bros. 3. One of the best Mario games of all time. And I have checked that both these are, I think these are genuine cartridges. They do look like they're very looked at, and then they do look like they're looked after. So yeah, good to have these two. Good to have these two in my collection. So yeah, if you've got a GBA and you love the Mario games, you've got to have the Mario Advance games. And there's Mario Advance 1, which has Super Mario Bros. 2, which I'm aware of, which I do not have. But might try and track that down. Because I once saw that in Super Nintendo. Yeah, it might be worth looking into. But I'm not. But I won't bother with that yet. And now I have one more GBA cartridge. And this is one my brother showed me that I should have a look at. That I would be impressed to have a look at. And it should be because it has a famous character on it. Because it's a port of one of the top renowned games in the 90s, and one of the most renowned games on the Mega Drive that helped make the Mega Drive into the console that it is, and what helped make the character into the mascot of Sega. And then I played it, and it made me go, how the fuck did this exist? How the fuck did this get on the GBA? How the fuck did this get approved, licensed, and officially released by Nintendo? But in all honesty, you wouldn't think, but in all, right, another jump cut there, but what I'm about to show you is not something that you would think you wouldn't generally think it exists, but it does. You're all about to shit yourselves when you're about to see it. May I present to you guys, when you see this, you wouldn't think that it exists. But it does, and it is Sonic the Hedgehog Genesis. This is I'm serious. This is real. This got made. This got released. Released officially by Sega and Nintendo in 2006. Late into the GBA's life, when the Nintendo DS was out. And you might possibly think, oh, this couldn't be so bad, right? It's Sonic the Hedgehog on a GBA cartridge. But no. When you play it for yourself, you'll see just how Sega and Sonic Team, of all companies, majorly fucked up the porting practice of taking a console game onto a handheld. And look, it is on a handheld, but seeing that it was late into the GBA's life, there shouldn't be any fucking excuse of how this Sonic game turned out. I played this, seeing the title of this, and thinking to myself, oh, Sonic the Hedgehog? I'm being told that this is Sonic the Hedgehog 1 on GBA, and in playing it, and hearing that iconic Green Hill Zone music track, I'm just looking at the screen with my face, just literally like cringing away, thinking, what in the fuck is this? I have to genuinely show footage of this because this could not have been approved by Nintendo, like officially. Because it is just unbelievable Sega got away with, because I couldn't believe my eyes Sega got away with this crap. And this came out in 2006. And it was to celebrate the 15th anniversary of Sonic the Hedgehog, alongside the release of Sonic Riders and the disaster that was Sonic 06. No, this is the real Sonic the Disaster. Because it's one thing that you make a shitty Sonic the Hedgehog game. Like, you know, we've seen a lot of bad Sonic the Hedgehog games, like Sonic Free Riders, Sonic Boom Rise of Lyric, which is now hailed as the worst Sonic the Hedgehog game of all time. Sonic Labyrinth on the Game Gear, Sonic R. Seriously, don't get me fucking started on Sonic R. And how fucking stupid I was as a kid that I liked it. But that does not excuse anything towards this. Because if you take Sonic the Hedgehog 1, make it absolutely blooming crap on something like the GBA, then that is an accomplishment. Like years later, after, you know, 15 years after making it on the Mega Drive of all consoles, then that's a fucking accomplishment. I mean, like, if it were done by, like, some unknown company that didn't know what the hell they were doing, I would accept it. But this was done by Sonic Team and Sega. And you'd be like, how the fuck could you do this? It's just, wow. I'm absolutely baffled that it exists. And what they did and how Sega managed to fuck it up. The gameplay is bad, the physics are fucked up, the frame rate is atrocious. I'm astonished. And I think you guys need proof. You guys need proof. You guys need to see evidence. And I'm going to provide the evidence right now. Right here. I'm going to put this on my Revo K right now. Don't know if you can see it, but look. This is real. I'm going to put this right on the screen right now. Can I see it? Are you listening to this? No joke, this is how fucked up it sounds. Like, how the hell did this get approved? Like, it's incredible. Wow. Listen to that soundtrack. You'd rather be listening to the European version of it on the Mega Drive. Sorry, I know I'm playing this on the camera. That is frame rate dropping. Yes, the frame rate is dropping. Yes, that is happening. Yes, there are glitches. And yes, I jumped into the ring, because the shit doesn't end there. My god, that soundtrack. Look at this. How could you fuck up the physics of this? This has to be one of the worst Sonic things I've ever seen, let alone played. This fucking puts Rise of Lyric to shame. Oh. Just wow. I think that's enough. I think that's definitely enough of this crap for one day. Oh. Alright, let's put my camera over there. So yeah, that is how Sega apparently fucked up a Sonic the Hedgehog game this hard. And believe it or not, this was exclusive to the US. This never got a European release, nor did it get a Japan release. So, congratulations, Sega. If you're looking for congratulate yourself, Sega. If you've managed to take the original Sonic the Hedgehog and fuck everything up on the GBA, you definitely deserve an award for it. If there's an award, if there was like multiple lists, if I were to continuously if I had to go back and redo like the top 10 worst Sonic the Hedgehog games list, this is definitely number 1. This is easily going on as high as number 1 because taking the original Sonic the Hedgehog game and then putting it on the GBA and literally making it into a broken mess. That is one bad game. This is a bad game, I can tell you. And I feel real sorry for my brother Simon, who actually bought this on eBay. Wow, I'm astonished. So then, that's all, guys. That is all the games I bought this month, including the Game Boy Advance games I've got from Simon. So far, I think the best of them I got was the Sonic GBA game because I'm speechless at just how shitty it was. And how bad it is makes me laugh. How they fucked this up is just, you know what, I'm just gonna stop now. I need to calm myself. I need to calm myself down a moment. Just a breather. Alright. Now then, let's talk about what I've accomplished this month. Well, I finished. If I can get it out. Tales of Vesperia Tales of Vesperia Definitive Edition on the PS4. I've done most of the optional content, including the 2 optional dungeons and the Colosseum, but there's still the majority of titles missing. There's monsters, there's a couple of monsters I'm missing, and there's a couple of items I'm missing. And the only way I'm going to get some of those, and that's to play the game on New Game Plus, which is what I'm doing. I have started New Game Plus on about level 16 or 17, and I'm just at the point where I've just got Rita in the group, and I have got walkthroughs and the maps on my computer, so that I can look up detail and meat and information of what I need to do for the side quests, and hopefully I should be able to get the remaining side quests done, the titles that are missing, as well as the trophies, so I can make this my 20th trophy milestone. So I want to make this my 20th trophy, my next milestone, because it's pretty much important to me now. And so that's going to be quite good. Next up, for playthroughs, as well as my next game to review, alongside this, which I'm hoping one day I'll squeeze a review of this in, because good God, Simon has given me quite a monstrosity that I think needs a really thorough review of, because this is just astonishing to me. I wouldn't want my nephews to play this crap. No fucking way. But my real next project I'm gonna show off. My next game I'm gonna do is this one. This is a game I started quite a long time back though. I think 2-something years ago. I got very far, but then I stopped for some reason. I just never got around to doing it. I think it was because like all the Final Fantasy 13 games just took all my chances of playing this away. But I think now, because of the atrocity that is Dissidia NT Final Fantasy on the PS4, this has given me a game to talk. This has given me some time to think about reviewing, and I think this will be a good. And I think now will be a good opportunity to find some time to do this game, because I really need to do this game, finish it, and I think I've finished the 012 story, and I'm on the 013 storyline, and I think I'm on the Bart's part now, so I'll be doing that if I can get off my butt, because these past few days, past few months, I've been pretty much of a lazy sod. Maybe because I've been playing Star Wars Battlefront 2 online too much, but I've also been playing another game a little too much of daily, which has been writing me off my schedule. And that game is called Let It Die. And as much as I'm enjoying it, it has been keeping me a little bit off course. So I think I'll keep it installed for at least for a few more days. But until then, I think I should delete the game. Make space for the other games I want to focus on, so that way I can free my schedule up. But still, I do want to play Star Wars Battlefront 2 online, because at least it'll give me something to play on. At least I gotta have something to play on to break up my current schedule. But Let It Die is doing it, taking it too literal. So I'm gonna sort that out. I'll just play Let It Die, break up the schedule, but after they're done, I've got to start working on Dissidia Final Fantasy 0 and 2 and get a review of it done, and then I'll write up a schedule of what other games I'm going to write up and do some review work on. Because I'm on to August, and it's about time I get off my butt and start doing some work, as well as some of the other top 10s I promised. Don't worry, I'll keep an update. Right, well, one last job, yeah, I'll keep an update schedule on Facebook about what I'm doing, and hopefully, and hopefully I can update my skin, and hopefully I can keep myself in tune this time as opposed to what I've been doing, instead of me just being a total lazy idiot like I have been the last several months. But thankfully I can put myself in a bit of an easier spot where I can relax and just do some work and then do some gaming. So then, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Hopefully you'll see a couple of new projects from me, and hopefully you'll hear from me every once in a while, just so I can keep up with you guys and see what you're all doing, and hopefully I can keep myself in tone to do some more stuff, and hopefully if all goes to plan, I might continue to make more stuff as I go along. So I'm trying not to push myself too hard, and hopefully I'll put everything in I'll have a new plan up and go, new schedule up and going. And I hope to see you all, and I hope to see you guys in the next episode of video. So take care of yourselves, and I'll see you all in the next video. Take care of yourselves, and goodbye.